Hi guys, it's Kasia from Tafalarota. Well, today, inspired by Mindful Tarot and Lisa, and how excited she gets about the vintage tarot cards. Hey Lisa! I have purchased a deck from 1974. It was printed in Switzerland by US Game System, and it's with a booklet by Stuart Kaplan, and it's just called Tarot Classic. I haven't done too much research on this deck yet. It's a Marseille based deck. I just saw a few cards of it online and I loved it because it reminded me of Polish folk glass paintings. So I found it on eBay. You can still find quite a few of those decks. They're different editions. This is English edition, which I'm very happy about. But I bought it in Germany on eBay. It comes with this tiny little booklet. Haven't even looked yet. Well, it just has short descriptions, just your typical little booklet, and the backs of the cards are like this. It's your regular tarot size, and they were printed in 1974. They're in great condition, this deck which I got, and the backs are very kind of 70s. And then it's got these cool colors. I really like it. So I just show you a few cards because I just received it today. I couldn't wait, of course, for unboxing. I'm just not good at it. But I was excited, I promise. I just cannot be as excited, I think, as Michelle from Sacred Seed or Lisa is, which I love watching. I'll try next time, guys. So this is this deck with the colors, which are quite unusual because the red looks a little bit like kind of pinkish, beetrooty, watered down red. The strength is cool. I love it. The wands are very beautiful. I don't know, it's just more kind of girly, you know, when you look at the cups. It's got also the little numbers written here, which shows you which is the right way. So I don't know, I fell in love with this deck. The colors, I saw it online and I thought, oh, what a cool Marseille deck. But as I said, I haven't done too much research yet as what deck is based on, etc, etc. It was definitely, well, it's as vintage as it gets, 1974. Doesn't come from Middle Ages yet, but I like the death card. Oh, death, because of the sign, like it's on the side, didn't really fit into the cards. So it's quite cool. The cups, as you can see, even the swords, they get a lot of kind of plant life. This devil, a little bit different. I also love the, you know, like it's 70s kind of font. But it's, I don't know how to call it. I would call it, it's a pleasant deck. It's cool to hold. I love the colors. I love the vividness of it. The plants and the huge cups. Even Three of Swords gets a lot of plants. I don't know if it's like very traditional because usually the numbers like 2, 4, you know, the receptive ones get the plant lives, and the 3, 5, 7, the active numbers then don't get so much plant life. But in this deck it seems not to matter too much. So this is a very 70s magician. So yes, this is the Marseille deck, the classic tarot. And also recently I've done some swaps. I'm still waiting for a few decks, but I just want to show you what I received. I got the tiny mini version tough deck, which is really cool because I have the big edition, so I quite like to have the mini version too. And then I swapped with Ametrine for the vintage Lenormand. I don't use Lenormand very often, but I did get like pulled into Lenormand world like a year ago. I was very fascinated by it, so I think I've got like 2 decks or 3 decks of Lenormand, and I read a lot of books and was just like amazed by this system. But then it kind of passed. But I like to use it. So that's the vintage Lenormand by Rootwear. And then I also really love the Dreaming Way Tarot. I didn't know I'm going to like it so much. It's really cool. It's a beautiful deck. I enjoy it a lot. I don't know if I'm going to trim it. I'm a bit wary with trimming now after the Tarot the Vampire. But it's a cool deck. It's very closely related to Rider-Waite-Smith, so if you know this system, you will have no problem to read with it. Yeah, and I love the backs. Very kind of aboriginal. So this deck's it's very cool. And I also got the Tarot, the Circle of Life Tarot. But to be honest, I will give it another try. But I haven't really bonded with this deck. Like, the artwork is so beautiful on many of the images. But I'm just, I don't know. I didn't bond with it. I thought it would be cool maybe to chop off the borders here. Maybe it will, the images would pop up more. So I think this deck is going to be for swap. And maybe someone will give it a good home, whereas maybe I can receive in exchange something which I really will like to use. So I'll try one more time with it, but I don't think it's my favorite deck. And that's it for now. So I'm really loving my Marseille deck. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.